What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer and I'm back with another reaction video. Earlier today, Nintendo had a direct focusing on Donkey Kong Bonanza, and while I don't have a Switch 2, I love myself some Donkey Kong, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to show in this presentation and just the new game in general. So yeah, enough of me talking. Let's get into it.
When the world felt so cruel
Okay,
and bleak,
immediately DMCA'd.
when the hole looked so dark and deep, heart is
Remix, remix, remix. Remix to the nth degree. Remix all the way. Remix forever and ever.
then your beat showed the way to you.
Okay.
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground.
It was actually
As his
leaked
adventure begins,
that Pauline was in the
DK
game.
teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline. Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
Yeah, I remember it got
The
leaked
story
by
takes
accident that
place
it was
in the
Pauline and not
underground
actually a
world,
little
where
rock
the
guy.
scenery changes the deeper you go. Some layers are so
Oh.
spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also
Wow.
collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems.
Okay, that's gonna be a weird thing to say. Banandium?
Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls. The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap. Make some noise to collect scattered items.
Man,
or
this
detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied.
this
Tear
game
off.
looks beautiful.
Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes. Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack.
One more!
Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump. This'll help you reach new heights. Throw. throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects.
Curious if you're gonna howl the ability as the gecko,
material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
or you're gonna have to eventually unlock them as you play through the game.
This lets you ride on chunks.
I'm thinking it's more of the latter than anything.
Smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
Do it, DK!
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
Wow, that's nice. The ice melts as you ride on lava. That's awesome.
The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers
Look
of the world.
who's been the game. Hell yeah, Cranky.
Then there are the Giant Elders, who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Are they the ones that actually give you your skills?
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform.
Okay. So,
With incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bananza.
all right, what's the last one?
He can also turn into an ostrich, a flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky. You can use updrafts to gain more air, then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's Ostrich Bananza! Bananza transformations don't last forever, though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Bananergy.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core.
Oh, that's awesome.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
Maybe they're showing too much now.
By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Banandium gems. They're not always
Banandium.
visible, though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions, side-scrolling stages, and more.
Hell yeah!
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems. There are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try.
That was the old school DK arena looking thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah!
As you collect Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills.
Okay, so that's how you get your
There are all sorts of
skills.
items to find as you explore.
You don't have them off the bat. You have to learn them.
Chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too.
Good one!
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops. Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline. Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong, or too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation.
Wow, so they really want you to put clothes on Donkey Kong. They don't want him naked no more.
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles.
Wow, that's a pretty nice...
You can also see which fossils
map
and
overlay.
Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion. There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Hey,
When it comes to moving between layers, subterranean eels have your back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
teleport there?
These names are so ridiculous.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
Hey, that's
By working together,
interesting.
even tough enemies don't stand a chance. This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
Interesting mechanic to add for
If you
second
need
player.
a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint. Carve material. Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects. Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
Wow, that's a weird addition.
This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear. Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
You're okay.
Look at us, DK. I love to sing more than anything.
Again, DMCA'd like crazy.
Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core. No stopping us, not any get 'em, DK.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Nintendo is not very, like, DMCA friendly.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Hey, that was Trixie and Diddy, I think.
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Man. Alright, so that was a Nintendo Direct for Donkey Kong Bananza, and man, like, I feel like, again, there could be a lot of stuff they didn't show, but I feel like they maybe showed a little too much there, because like it felt like they showed like maybe already like half the game, if anything. But I mean, who's to say that there, you know, not way more levels than that and not way more powers than that? Because when they did show that map of the core, it only showed those first 4 pips, and it looks like you can get all the way to the core. So like, but yeah, it still feels like they showed quite a lot here that may have been nicer to like just figure out yourself. But that's just me. That's just me. But overall, the game looks incredible. Again, I'm so blown away by the Switch 2 and its capability, you know, to like for these, not just these graphics, but in general what it can do with like the destructibility and like the nuances of like being able to like take chunks out and like carve mountains basically and things like that. The Switch 2 is kind of ridiculous in that regard, or not really. It's not the Switch 2, but I believe the developers, Nintendo is like, their developers, they know how to pump every little nuance out of that system. It's ridiculous. But the game looked amazing, and again, it was actually like the very first day it was announced, Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think it was leaked somehow. Like one of the images that showed the Rock was replaced with Pauline, and like it was by accident, and they had to like immediately take it down and put in the Rock, the one that shows the little rock person again. I remember that happening. So it was kind of known that Pauline was going to be the one in the game, like who's going to be your partner. But yeah, like, and it's interesting the way they're like doing like the co-op, because you know, like co-op for a game like this, mostly single player, is usually, I wouldn't say bad, but it's like not really much. Like, for example, in Mario Galaxy 2, I think it was, all you basically do was like basically you could move the cursor to like grab the gems, and I believe in Odyssey the person could like control Cappy a bit, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, it's been so long. But here it's much more involved, where like she can actually do attacks, like you know, copy other items to make those attacks stronger, and it's like, it's very interesting to actually give it a bit more nuance to the second player, you know, capabilities. But yeah, like this game looks incredible. It looks awesome, and hopefully I get a chance to play. Because again, I don't have a Switch 2 currently. I was not able to get my hands on one, and I currently am very short on funds. So like, it might be a while before I get to check this game out. But that being said, I still loved what I saw today, even though I feel like they may have shown a little too much. But yeah, this game looks incredible, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what people can do with it. But those are my thoughts. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I appreciate any feedback. Subscribe. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube because I have not figured out multi-streaming. So if you'd like, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/JustAGamerInc, all together in word, or you can click the link below. And on YouTube, just hit that notification to know when I go live. But what do you guys think of Donkey Kong Bonanza? What are your thoughts on this, you know, the whole Pauline thing? Like, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys and what you think of this game. But regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.